Wow. Welcome back. It has been an eternity since I posted a video, but peep the new shop. Now, forgive me. Everything is still a mess. I literally just moved in here, but this is some pretty decent working space. Now, it's bare bones, okay? But you take what you can get. This is just a rental, but yeah, got my car in here. There's also birds in here that have been just pooping all over it. That's nice. Funny thing is, I rebuilt the engine in this. I didn't do it on camera, but yeah, your boy sent her too hard on the highway and blew it up again. So once the dust settles with this place, we're gonna tear this engine out and rebuild it again, because if you think your ring gap is too tight and you say, it's probably fine, it's gonna be tight. So that's what happened. Destroyed a piston again. So this time I'm doing the Wiseco, just gonna bite the bullet. Get the Wiseco pistons. Are expensive, but I want this car to last longer than 2,000 miles, at least the engine anyway. Anyway, today we're working on a Cub Cadet. Look at this gem. I did not film a video on this either. I picked this tractor up for $100, and he said that he was mowing with it and dang thing, drive belt snapped and the engine locked up at the same time. So he said the engine was junk. I said, okay, what's the coincidence is that the drive belt breaks and the engine locks up at the same time? Well, long story short, I didn't record this either, but the drive belt broke and it wrapped itself around the motor, the pulley, above the clutch for the PTO, but the motor pulley that the drive belt runs on wrapped itself around it and locked the engine up because it was so bound up in there. So we cut the belt, got the belt off there. I ran down to the hardware store just a mile down the road and put a new one on, and I mowed the grass with it. Well, I mowed half of it, okay? You see? Now, Hudson, can you please close the door? And can you shut my bedroom door, please? Okay. Anyway, I was mowing along and a gosh dang tie rod broke. Now, somebody had replaced the one on the right side, but the one on the left side took a nap. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to replace the tie rod in, and I got a special treat for you on this tractor. Mr. Hudson, grab your favorite pair of wrenches, and we're going to see. Hopefully I got the right one. They make two different styles, and I just went to TSC and picked up a kit. So we're going to pull that off and make sure the tie rod fits the end of the tie rod end fits the end of the tie rod. So I'm going to do that now. It's right here. You want to loosen the jam nut, and then that'll spin off. Okay, broke the jam nut loose, and then you can spin the tie rod out. And you can count those, but I left the jam nut in place so we know where to thread it back onto. Next thing we're going to want to do is take this nut off here. And I don't think it should be very tight, but you never know. And the whole thing's turning. I'm gonna need both hands. It'd be crazy if I had a tripod laying around. Here's the end of the ball joint. And we'll see if the new one fits. Confirmed, the new one does fit. It came with a pack of 2 for $20, and they're already junk. Not like an automotive one, that's for sure. We'll just screw this on and, get it close. I mean, it's not like it's a car, you know what I mean? It's a lawn tractor, it's gonna be in the grass. How much damage could happen to the tires if the alignment's off? You know what I mean? Yep, we'll just stick that back in there. I gotta turn the wheel a little bit. All right, there you go. Simple as that. Hudson, can you turn the wheel straight? Yep, turn the steering wheel. Let's see our alignment. Turn it straight. Turn it hard. Keep going. There you go. Back the other way a little bit. Back the other way. There you go, right there. That don't look too bad. How's the steering wheel alignment? Looks great. Now for my next surprise. Ooh, that's right. We're putting a knobby on this old girl. What do you think about that, Hudson? We can really whip the steering wheel.
Oh.
I've never installed one of these. Obviously, it's really straightforward.
Do you know how to do it?
And I've only used like one in my entire life. And I'm like, man, I really gotta get one of these for my mower. And now, at 28 years old, I've got. Now that I'm dripping with happiness, I'm gonna take it for a spin.
I see a little thing sticking out here.
Yeah, that's okay. It's not perfect. This could be a cold start. No choke? Question mark? She's gonna need a little bit of choke. Dang. Should be warmed up enough. Look at that, I forgot to record an outro. So here's your outro. That was a pretty simple fix, if I do say so myself. Okay, I'm on the job, I'm at work. As you can see, I've got tow motor tanks behind me, just making deliveries one at a time. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I'm gonna try to post more. Now it'll be easier when I get Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi was scheduled out for like a month, so it's supposed to be here July 1st, so that'll really speed up the uploading process. But other than that, I'm sure I'll see you guys soon.